Hey y'all, the amount of times I have tried to film this video is just starting to become embarrassing. So the reason I'm looking so bust down and a mess is because I just finished my workout. It is currently 6:32 p.m. And I'm about to hop in the shower. But I thought we could kind of wind down and catch up together. I could let y'all know like where I've been, what I've been up to, and we can get this like new party started with all the new content. Also, sorry if I'm a little jittery, you guys. I drank an energy drink. It is the Alani. It's the new flavor, Juicy Peach, and I need to learn my measurements, portions, whatever better. But hopefully the shower will calm me down a bit. Think of this as like a night routine, catch up with me. This is like a girl chat. I want you to feel like you're in the room with me while I catch you up on my life. Okay, we are all skin-cared, flaws and all. And also, I'm missing lashes on here. I do my lashes myself with the Kiss Mascara kit. By day 4, they start falling out. I usually like to replace them in the morning because I sleep kind of rough. We're gonna be half lashed on this eye, pretty much whole lashed on this eye. Just pretend, you know what I mean? Okay, we're in my closet. I'm trying to decide if I want to put on clothes or stay in my robe. My lighting in here is not great, but it's overhead. I don't really have no control, y'all, so let's just work with what we got. Amen. Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to put on bummy clothes or just stay in my robe because I need to make myself dinner. Lando and Levi are gone. Levi needed a haircut, so Lando took him because that's what daddies do, period. So I'm here by myself. I'm gonna put on some sweatpants from Aritzia. Let me tell you what, I have gained 10 pounds and it reminds me every day. Okay. Woo. Yo, look who just got back with a fresh haircut. Let me get a little modeling. That's the modeling.
What model?
Cool. He's very much over me. Okay, I got my light. Lando's in the kitchen with me. He is making Levi's dinner. So I already have my eggs that are boiled and chilled. I'm making chicken salad. This is something that I learned from my mom, and it's like not new or anything, but it's good protein, right, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna cook, and when my food is done and chilling, we're gonna catch up. It's a different day. It is. I did film. For some reason, my audio was really wonky on the part where I sat down and finally updated y'all. For y'all, no time has passed. For me, like a week has passed, but all in all, let's get to this life update because it's really not that deep. And so I'm gonna try to break it down into a couple different categories. We're gonna start with personal life updates. 1, we moved. We're still in Austin, Texas, but we did move into a house. The rent in Austin, Texas last summer was insane. It was astronomical if you ask me. Our townhouse that we had lived in for 2 years, the rent was raising and it was going up to something that was more expensive than the house that we're living in. And we probably got like an extra 1,000 square feet at the house that we're living in. You see what I'm saying there? So we just were like, yo, we gotta pack up, we gotta go because it makes no sense. So we did, we packed up, we moved into this house and it's great. It's different than like apartment townhome living. The first couple nights I was like so unsettled. I kept hearing noises and I'm like, well, it's not my neighbor, so who is it? Like just getting used to being in a different environment. We also live in a neighborhood where there's other kids and Levi has friends and he plays outside, and I just love that because as a kid that's what I did all the time. So it's like refreshing to see him like going outside and playing with kids and just like being a kid, you know? Number 2, my parents moved to Austin, Texas. So did my sister-in-law and her husband and their child. Her husband and my husband are brothers. So my husband's brother lives in Austin as well as my parents. And so we have a family base here now. It's phenomenal. It's nice. Like this Christmas we got to spend as like a unit, and it was just really nice to have family here. Work. So let's do work updates. Number 1, the past couple of years I have been a full-time entrepreneur. So November of 2020, I quit my job as a front-end developer because circumstances. That's what I like to say. I liked my job. I liked the things that I was doing. I just didn't love the company that I was doing it for. I'm big on culture, and if I'm gonna spend my time somewhere, it's gotta make sense, and that just didn't make sense. So I quit my job. We moved in October 2020 and I quit my job in November 2020 and I said, Lord, do your thing. And he did. Between content creation, consulting, and contracting, I focused in on like business strategy, scaling, solutions. So I was doing that for small businesses. I'm an operations manager for my friend Raven and her company and the content creators. November of 2022, I got offered a contract role with a big tech company. And I, of course, accepted it because me and tech, we locked in, you know? So I took that offer. And now I'm currently working that contract role as well as like my other roles. So I didn't take anything off my plate, but I added something onto my plate. Now, was that smart? I don't know.
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. Are you, like, medically speaking?
But I'm alive, I'm fine. So I think it's okay. I definitely want to center in a little bit more on content creation. The past 2 years have been amazing. I've been a part-time influencer and I've made full-time income from it. The reason I'm sharing that is because I want y'all to be encouraged, especially people who are working jobs. If you can find the time, I know sometimes you just get off work and you're like, I'm depleted, I have nothing left. But if you can find the time to create another stream of income outside of your job, it's just a different level of security. Especially like now me, I'm working in tech, so I have a sensitivity to all the big layoffs that have been happening. With those happening, it's debilitating, it's world crushing to a lot of these people who have poured their time and life into these companies and they don't have anything to fall back on. And that's part of the reason why I won't stop doing the things I'm doing just because I took this contract role. It's like a little bit of PTSD. I encourage other people in the corporate world to, if you can find the time, if you have a passion or interest, lean into that because it's cold world out here. But yeah, so I'm doing multiple things. I've always done multiple things. I don't think I'll ever not do multiple things, but that's like what I'm doing as far as my work goes. I have a new management agency for my content creation. They're amazing. They are very encouraging, very insightful, very intentional, and that's the kind of team I want to be surrounded by this year. So I'm looking forward to working with them. I definitely want to share more on 9 to 5 or corporate life or like contract life and like what that's like. Since I have been entrepreneurship only for the past 2 years, I would love to share more insight about balancing those things and like why and how I'm feeling now versus how I was feeling 6 months ago. So yeah, I've just been busy, y'all. I've been trying to get my life together. I turned 30 in September. And so turning 30 was like pivotal for me. I'm not the person that's like, I gotta have this by this age and this by this age. I'm so happy with where I am at 30 years old. Like, I didn't expect to be here. So I'm just grateful. While I haven't been consistent on this platform, I have been showing up on TikTok and Instagram. So if you do not follow me there and like DM me and message me and comment, and like I love talking to y'all. But I definitely will be showing up here more, I promise. That's all. That's my update. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.